Hello, everybody. Now, I cannot figure out for the life of me what it is about my lives that I cannot get live on time for because in life, I am super punctual about stuff. I'm like 10 minutes early. Like we went to go have lunch with the girls today because Emily hasn't really gotten to see the kiddos this round because she's been working into the warehouse into the evening and the girls go to bed at 7:30. And so by the time she's up there, they're already in bed. So she's like, can we just at least, she sees them, she goes in after they've been put to bed and she goes in and like sneaks in and gives them snuggles and stuff. But um, she's like, let's do lunch with them. So we went to the school. And even then, I was like, Emily, we gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. And she's like, I need 5 more minutes. I'm like, you don't have 5 more minutes. Their lunch window is 30 minutes long. So if you were 10 minutes late, you have 20 minutes to get them to eat and like hang out and do. So she's like, oh, because I'm like, I'm so punctual. And then, but and Ivan makes me crazy because he's not. He's just like, and I'll even like, can you hustle? Because I tell him he's a mosier. He's just like, even when we're running late, he moseys. Makes me crazy because I am so punctual. And yet here I am on almost every single live, 20 to 30 minutes late. This is the only thing in my life. Everything else I'm so punctual with. Even like kids' birthday parties. Like it doesn't even matter. You can be 20, 30 minutes late to a birthday party. Nobody's gonna even really notice. There I am. And I have been like this my whole life. But these lives, they get me every day. Now, today was not, well, it was my fault because mom stuff happened. Hello, everybody. Hello, Alicia, Pam, Stacy, Judy's in the house. All right, so today is live mix day. Now, let me double check. I just quasi checked. I quasi checked, and there was still the spooky and spring rhinestone mix is still available. They got all of it bagged, and so they re-upped the number because they were down to like 6 available, and we re-upped them. We had more than we thought, so there's 90 available. And the craft addicts mix, the spooky craft addicts mix from yesterday, there's only 29 available. They got those all bagged up. There was actually a few extras of those as well, so the number went up a little bit once they got the number. There are still free dent and ding bags. So if you spend $50 today, and you can add a dent and ding bag for every $50 that you spend, that is under today's deals. Okay. There are still Purple Rain rhinestones. There's a few of those left. There is still the Rhinestone by Designs. There's about 40 of each, right around about 40 of each of the glass and the resin. Again, remember, this is the one that we got a lot extra of because it's a pretty cheat and we knew y'all would love it. So luckily those are lasting a little bit long. So if you had a wait in your budget for those, they're still available. And I'm looking to see if mystery bags are still there. Let me search it. Because I did not get any bagged today. Oh, there's none. I'm going to add 50 more because I know I will get to 50 tomorrow. 50 mystery bags. All right. So I added 50 more mystery bags up. Wait, it didn't refresh. Hold on. 50 mystery bags. Okay. So I added 50 more mystery bags because I will definitely be able to get 50 packed tomorrow. You can't remember if you ordered the dent and ding bag. You can go, Taj, you can go back in your orders history in our website and see what you ordered. Emily is not here anymore, Lisa. She's in the air. She's on an airplane. Lisa, Lisa is asking. She said she sent an email to customer service because she really needs help and she did something dumb and she sent an email. Oh, okay. Alyssa says she's actually in customer service as we speak, so she will get to you. She says she's done something really dumb. I can only imagine. Oh, she goes, I'm gonna go look for it because now I'm curious. Yes, Emily's in. That's why we were like running late because she was like picking out cups. I'm like, girl, we'll just mail them to you. We don't have time. We got to go. The kids' lunch. Da, da, da. So, all right. So today is live mix day. If you have not ever joined us for this is going to be a really pretty purple fuchsia. Y'all have been loving the fuchsia on that tumbler that I've been working on with the space that we did on Monday. Lisa says you're going to laugh. So she's been doing, so you guys really like that color. So I kind of went that direction, but this one is going to be a fine version. The one that's on that cup is an ultra fine. This is also a fine, but this is going to be a blend. That one that's on there is one solid color. And so, hello, Miss Nelly. So this one is going to be a blend of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 colors that we're going to combine to make this really pretty fuchsia, purpley pink. It's not solid fuchsia though. I don't, because that's one of the colors is straight fuchsia. And then you've got some that is like more pinks, a little some that's a little more purpley. So it's going to be a really pretty combination. Don't forget the rhinestone glue. Nelly, you know I'm going to forget. You know I'm going to forget. Because, well, Nelly, you know where my rhinestone glue is? It's up at the house. I took all of my rhinestone stuff up there so I can rhinestone it while baby Betty is chilling. So this is a combination of 6 different colors. If you've never joined us for a live mix, hello, welcome to Live Mix Wednesday. If you've never done a live mix with us, I come into the warehouse and we mix a glitter here in this warehouse, and then we take a portion of that. I got my bowl ready, and we go into the studio and we make a project. So today's live mix also goes away kind of along with the new little bundles that Emily made up for you guys, and some of the new instant transfers. So there are 2 new rhinestone. There's two new little bundles. They're called Betty's mini bundles, mini packs or something. And this is Rainbow Dad Bod. Okay, they're little jars of glitter and a matching tassel. So you can use these. These are very useful to do like glitter swirls. These are very useful for doing, if you get our little keychain sets. It's got an instant transfer and the matching keychain blank. These are perfect for doing smaller projects. But again, like you could do an entire tumbler with this, multiple tumblers with this. All right. So you're gonna. This one is the Rainbow Dad Bod. Okay, and then there's Purple Nurple, one of Emily's favorite things to say, Purple Nurple, and it has the 3 different purples in it, and the matching lavender tassel. Okay, so you get the 3 purple. You get the 3 bottles of glitter and a matching tassel. Okay, those are up on the website today. There's only like 15 sets of each. The orange pink rhinestones and pearl mix. We did do orange rhinestones. Was that in I think that was Swag? Was it Swag that got the little peach colored rhinestones? The Betty mix. Yeah, because they're little baby bottles, little bitty bottles. So Emily's like, we're gonna name them Betty because they're little mini bottles. And then the new instant transfers. So they also go, both of these packs go with 2 of the new fun instant transfers, which my kids are obsessed. I think it's because of the bright colors. But you got these 2 really pretty parrots. Okay, so these are up on the website. And I am going to be pairing them. We still have about 50 sheets. 50 is what she said? I asked Alyssa. 80. She said she can hear me. We have about 80 sheets of these tropical leaves. And look how pretty these will all be together. So I'm going to, the tumbler that we're making today is to pair with the parrot and the tropical leaves. Okay. So we're going to use that. This is not brand new today. We launched this about a week ago with some other tropical designs, but these launched today, and I was like, perfect. So we also launched Fur Mama with the cheetah print. This one would be really pretty with some like champagne gold, black ombre. Just saying. And then we have the little mini set with the cherry blossoms. My brain couldn't come up with that word. The cherry blossom branches is a little mini set. And this is Zelia's favorite. Oops, sorry. This is Zelia's favorite, the sea turtles. Okay. And then we have the giraffe. Stinking cute. All right. So those are all up on the website today. The elephant on the jaw. Oh, yes. This one would be really pretty with, you're right. Those would be, how can you guys see that? That's tiny. I have terrible eyesight. We all jokingly said, because we all have the vision insurance through the company, and we're all going to Target Vision Center as a mandatory fund for all the employees. So we all go because I can't see, and I don't have glasses yet. All right, so the new baby Betty mini packs, Betty's mini packs are up on the website, as well as all those new instant transfers and today's live mix. So make sure you grab them. Also, don't forget, oh, mini instant transfers. Let me check to see if mini instant transfers are up there. So I re-upped the mystery bags to 50 mini instant. Oh no, they're not. Hold on. Let me get Lisa. Alyssa's got you fixed. She fixed it, whatever it was. She's got you. All right, I just added 50 more mini instant transfers. Let me refresh to make sure they post. Okay. So the mini instant transfers, I refreshed them. I've refreshed mystery bags. So mini instant transfers, there's 50. I have to do 50 because if we get behind, we're ahead of ourselves. It's crazy in here and this. I get getting yelled at because I go in there, I stick my finger in the pot and swirl it around. Even though I'm the boss, I'm not really the boss. I get yelled at a lot for being the boss. So mini mystery bags are up. Those are $10. Dent and dings are still up and available. Those are free with a $50 purchase. Mini instant transfers, I'm putting back up. I promised you guys we would try to have them through today for everybody who's getting their paychecks today. Because a couple of you were like, I can't shop today. I get paid tomorrow. So, all right, we got you because it's the first of the month today. All right. So I put all the goodies that were there yesterday. They are up on the website today. All right. Now, again, today is going to be a really pretty fuchsia, cranberry, purpley gorgeousness. It has metallics. It's got holographics and awesomeness. It's got multiple cut sizes, but they're all fine cuts. So it is going to be it's going to be a fine glitter. It's not going to be an ultra fine glitter. It's going to be a fine glitter. So there's what I call three different cuts that still categorize in the fines. Okay. You got your ultra fine, your regular fine, and then your larger fine, your medium fines. But they're all considered fines. They also go through an ombre glitter shaker, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, then you have your dust, which is basically like your bitty bows, like your bitty bow and bitty colors. Those are super duper duper crazy. So those are like your dusts, glitter dust. So these are going to consist of three, I pulled up 4 fingers, 3 different cut sizes today. All right. So if you've never joined us, this is this glitter is going to be, this is the only batch that we're making of it. We will not remake this glitter. This is just a custom little fun one-off that we do in the warehouse. We don't even write down the formulas. So when this sells out, it's gone for good. It does not get a live mix name. This is going to be live mix number 141. So it's the 141st glitter that we have mixed with Lily and Rose live on camera with you guys since the start of live mix. It's just kind of fun that every week it goes up, goes up, goes up. So we're almost at the 3-year mark, which is crazy that we've been doing this for almost 3 years every Wednesday. Hello, everybody. So this is, let's go. Let's just dive in. All right. So if you guys have questions, please shoot them as we go. Once I point you guys down, though, I'm not going to be able to see questions, but my long-term members and all the moderators can try to help answer questions as too. I did try the readers from Dollar Tree. That's what I'm currently using. But we have vision insurance, and so it covers a pair of glasses, so we might as well use it. All right. So if you're just jumping in, mystery bags are up on the website. They're $10. I just want to make sure everybody knows before they start shopping, because otherwise we field a bunch of customer service like, oh my gosh, I forgot this, and we can't retroactively put things in for you guys. You got to make sure it's in your cart. So mystery bags are $10. Those are just goodie bags full of stuff that I just am packing together and just getting some stuff out of this warehouse. And then the dent and ding bags are up. If you spend $50 today, you can add dent and ding bag for free. That's our freebie. You can also add a mini instant transfer for free. So those 3 things are up and available, as well as the new things for today. I believe it's called Tropical Leaves. Is the Tropical Leaves called Tropical Leaves?
Yes.
Yep. It's called Tropical Leaves.
You want me to put it in today's deals?
Sure. Alyssa's going to move it to today's deal so you guys can find it. So those, we have new instant transfer today. We've got the turtles, we've got the giraffe, we've got the parrots, we got the dog fur mama, and then we got the 2 new mini Betty's mini pack with the little small jars of glitter and the tassels, the matching tassels. And we're going to jump in. So we're going to be doing the glitter swirl again today, and we're going to be using some of the Betty's mini pack with today's live mix. All right. So let me bring this over a little bit closer. Move my trash can. sorry, not only is my space always chaotic, I now have baby swings and baby seats stuck in here. So I can bring her down here and still work. See, there's a baby seat sitting right here. I don't put her in it obviously when she's up there, but I've got it stored up there out of the way. Then to our other direction is her baby swing right here. So when I'm packing mystery bags over there, she can sit right here and sleep and see me and coo and talk to me. It's the cutest. She's starting to like make cuter noises other than just like badly humming things. She's like laughing kind of noises. And she's always smiled kind of like in her sleep, but she is now actually smile responding to us. If you go "Mwah," like on her face, she's like, ah. I freaking love every second of it, except for the really painful boobies. They're the worst. All right, here we go. Live mix. So if you are new to watching us, I have a newborn baby. I'm old. Yes, I'm old. I'm in my 40s and I have a newborn baby. My husband and I decided, you know what? We're getting old. So you know what we should do? We should have another baby. Took 2 years to have her, but it worked. Finally worked. It took us forever. But awesome things come in little packages that poop and cry. Here we go. Hello, hello. All right, so here we go. Live mix. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. We've got metallic. Ooh. 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 I didn't even realize. What is this? Hold on. Hold on. This is a bullion or digital holographic. Oh. Oh, I did not look at these close enough. Hold on. Hold on. We've got a bunch of digital holographics in here. Okay, so we've got regular holographic, we've got digital holographic, we've got bullion, and we've got metallics. I was just looking from afar with the eyeballs that I can't use because I'm blind. Yes, this is gonna be a razzle dazzler. Okay, now I'm very excited. Here we go. I didn't notice that I'd grabbed digital holographic. I was just going based on the colors. Okay. Here we go. All right. So again, this is a fine glitter. So there's no chunky versions in here. There's no dad bods. There's no nothing. Because when I do these live mixes with you guys, y'all know that I mainly just put the chunky down in first, but we don't have a chunk in this one. So I'm actually going to start with the first bullion color. A bullion is, I don't know how to explain it. This has, it almost looks opalescent, but it is not. It's a type of metallic. And when you burnish the bullions down, they are holy moly pretty. All right, so we're going to start there. Oh, the texture of a bullion is very odd too. It's different. It's still very soft, but it's more, you actually can feel the texture more than a standard fine. Okay, little gold bullions. All right, so we have that. Now let's go with a digital holographic. The next color. See this one? This is more like a plum color. This is what I was saying. This is more like a plum color for the bullion. This is going to be more of a, I want to say cranberry, because that's more red. You guys can help me decide what this one is. Now, this is a digital holographic. Okay. So you're going to get your super sparkle holographics out of this one. Then let's put in a metallic. This one is very raspberry. This I would say is maybe more your fuchsia color. This one is super raspberry. This is a metallic raspberry. How gorgeous is this? So sparkly. The depth of this glitter color, and this one is an ultra fine. Okay. Then we're gonna go in with a like pink, more of a pink holographic. Okay, this is a regular holographic. I got it kind of mixed on my hand. You can see super razzle dazzle. You all know the holographics are pretty epic as far as sparkle goes. Okay. Then we're going to dive into, do I have this one on there? This is another digital holographic. This is kind of a holographic raspberry, but this is of the larger of the fine cuts. Okay. It's still a fine. It will still go through an ombre glitter machine. I mean, an ombre glitter shaker, but it is the larger the fine. You can see the difference in the sparkle between here and here. This has got sparkle. It's very tiny little shimmers. This one has big flashes because it's a slightly larger cut. So you get a bigger flash off of that. Okay, and this is going to be our fine glitter color. This is another bullion. This is the same color as the first one, but a slightly different cut. This is a slightly larger cut than the one that we already put in there. All right. And that is our bullion. So we've got digital holographic, bullion, regular holographic, and metallic all in this one. Okay, so this is our first, this is going to be our live mix. My goal here was for a really pretty holographic kind of raspberry fuchsia color. Yes, it's going to be exactly what I wanted. I'm so good at this. Pat on my own back. The depth of this color, because of the multi colors in it, that's where you get a really, really robust color. And when you put this in epoxy, it's kind of like mind blowing because it has so many different facets of color in it. Not only is it just holographic, which is the multifaceted color, but it's also just the tones within it. I'm going to put a little bit more of the dark raspberry in it because I want to bring a little bit more of this raspberry color out. Okay. There we go. It needs a little bit more depth to it. Perfect. This is available on iwantglitter.com. This is called Live Mix number 141. When you go up on the website, what you're going to see are the different elements all lined up and photographed. There's no finished product of this glitter. This is it. This is the finished product. So we just made it, so we didn't have one for the website. I know all of our regulars are here this every single week when I explain it, but there's always new people watching, and we want to make sure that everybody understands how it works. So when you go and see this on the website, you are not going to see the final product in the photo. You're going to see all the stripes of the glitters that we mixed together to make this, but the portions hadn't been decided, so we didn't really have a finished product. I make it right on this live, and what you see in this bin is what you're going to get if you grab some live mix number 141s. They're up on the website. Go to iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. They're going to be right at the top. If you are shopping and you are new to us, or you are shopping and you're not new to us, but you have not seen all the deals that went on yesterday and are continuing on through today, we have more mystery bags. They did sell out yesterday. I re-upped them. There's 50 up there today. So those are up there. So, let me move this over. So there's more mystery bags. They're up there. They're $10. They are literally a mystery bag of all sorts of little goodies from in the warehouse. I've been packing them. If you want to see kind of what's in one, possibly, they're all different, but they could vary. They're not all packed identical. They're packed completely at random. But you can go in the Facebook group and type in mystery bag, and then a post of people posting what's in their mystery bags, because everyone's like, oh my God, these are so worth it. And then they're posting pictures of what they got. That is not a representation of what you're going to get, because they're all packed randomly. We just grab a bag, we put stuff in it, seal it up, put it in the box, grab a bag, put the other stuff in it. Now, if you get more than one, you're welcome to buy as many as you want. But if you buy more than one, assume you're just going to get some duplicates of some items, because there's only so many combinations that we can do. So assume that at some point you're going to get similar items. It's not going to be identical. They're not all going to be the same, but you might get two of this. If you order 2 bags, you might get 2 of this or 2 of this or whatever. So that's just kind of how it works. You can always read the description of the mystery bag if you would like to know a little bit more in depth about what it is, because we do have a description up there for you guys. So those are $10. They're called mystery bags. Then we also have dent and ding bags up and available for today. So if you spend $50 on an order today, you can add a dent and ding bag for free. So for every $50 that you spend, you can add one. So if you spend 100, you can get two. If you spend 70, if you spend 150, you can get three. 200, you can get four, et cetera, et cetera. You put them in your shopping cart based on what your total is before tax and before any coupon codes or anything. There's no codes going on right now, but if I say that, just blanket statement. And then there's also a free mini instant transfer. So if you don't know what instant transfers are or you haven't tried them yet, these decals that are opaque that you see me put on tumblers, these are very, very fun to apply. They're basically giant fancy stickers that are permanent bond. We have little mini ones. This is a full size one, but we have some little mini ones that are like 1 inch by 1 inch. They are, if you want to sample them or test them or play with them or see how they work, and you want to kind of work all your kinks out on how to apply them, they're pretty easy and straightforward, but they do have a small learning curve to them. Some little tips and tricks of things you want to do to when applying them. You can practice using the mini instant transfers. So right now they're one per person per day. So if you're placing an order each day, a minimum order, getting all the new stuff or whatever, we do have people that do that. And we love you guys. And you can add one mini instant transfer each day. Okay, so to your order, as long as they're available. They do sell out. These are things that we can't print in-house. We have these manufactured for us. So as our batch runs out, then we've got to pull them off the website. When the next batch comes in that we have some, we'll cut them all up, getting them all sliced and ready to go, and then we'll put them back up on the website. So keep in mind, they are as while supplies last, but it's one per person per day. So if you got one yesterday, you are welcome and eligible again to add one to an order today. Okay, so free mini instant transfer, free dent and ding bag with a $50 purchase. Mystery bags are up on the website, and then all the new stuff. All right, so this is one of our new instant transfers for today. Turtles, see turtles up today. Cherry blossoms up today. Fur mama with the cheetah up today. Obsessed with these. I just think it's the bright colors. 2 different parrots up and available today. And then this has been available. I'm just going to be using this to pair with this with today's live mix. So because the bright pink and purple and fuchsias on here are going to work really, really well with this live mix glitter. And then with this and this, it's going to look so good. So that's what my plan is. I have a tumbler ready to rock and roll. We're gonna take it over with us. So if you've never joined us for a live mix day, what we do is now I take a little portion of this glitter and we skedaddle over to the studio, and we actually we take it over to the live mix and we actually do a project with it. So we're going to actually do a glitter swirl, and I'm going to pair it with some of the glitter from our Betty's mini packs. Okay, they're little minis with the matching tassel. These are actually really handy to go along with your Craft Addicts mixes or to go with your keychain sets. So we have the smaller instant transfers that are keychain size with the matching with the matching acrylic blank. These are great. They're small portions. But there's enough to do multiple tumblers with these. So you can do tumblers, keychains, pair them with your Craft Addicts mix for different projects and your little molds that come with Craft Addicts mix, et cetera, et cetera. All right, so those are up on the website. I am going to scoop a little portion of today's live mix. Okay. And we're gonna head over. Okay. So if you've never joined us, what we do now is we take a portion, and like I said, we go over to the studio and we craft so you guys can see it in action. Okay. Whoop. All right, let me get this all stacked up. Here we go. I was slightly organized today in the sense that I already put my computer. Oops, sorry, Sandra. Boop. I put my computer and my water bottle already over there, so I have one hand to carry all the stuff with and one hand for the phone. So if you've never seen the warehouse, this is the crazy warehouse. That's all molds and things. It's a whole wall of molds. Whole wall of molds. Glitter aisle. Big glitter aisle. They're all worked up. Turbo and Lulu got haircuts today. So they're all fired up. Turbo likes to tell everybody all about it and how horrible it is. Ooh, it looks like it's going to rain today. I don't even look at the forecast. It's just Texas, hot. Blech. All right. In case everyone's curious, because everyone knows I was trying to get out of Texas by the summertime, it's not going to happen. We're delaying our trip because one, we have a new baby and my brain thinks I'm invincible and I can do everything. I don't know that I could move with a brand new baby. I would love to, and I think that I would try, but Ivan is being a good husband and leading this family and saying, no, that's not healthy for you mentally. You're going to lose your brain. And we're just going to take our time a little bit longer in hunting for a house. And I was rushing it, honestly, because I just hate the summers here in Texas. So I was trying to rush and get out of Texas to get out of the heat. But that was a, oh, Emily must have turned the air conditioning off in this building. Hold on, it's just getting hotter and hotter. Sorry, y'all. Emily must have kicked, sorry, everybody. Emily must have kicked the air conditioning off when she left. So she stays in the studio in the other master bedroom when she's down here in Texas. But yeah, so we're gonna have to delay. It's not ending, but it's delayed. All right, hello. We'll never sell this ranch. We will always keep this ranch. I tell my kids all the time, because I'm already preparing for an empty nest. I'm not going to have an empty nest because I tell them, I'm like, you just let mom know. I will build you a house on this property and you can stay by your mom for the rest of your life. Be with mom. Stay with mom. Don't ever leave. So Vera takes it very seriously. She goes, so mom, when you build me my house, I would like, and then she has a list of demands. She's 7. I'm raising a monster. She's also the cutest. Jetsy too. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. And Zillion has little snuggles. She just always wants kisses. I'm like, I better be your best friend for the rest of your life. You're half empty nester. Well, we're starting all over. So our empty nest, we got a long way. We're gonna be in our 60s when we're empty nesters, which I'm fine with. All right, here we go. All right, so sorry, I brought my computer in here. Let's do some prizes today, since I do have my computer, because I have to have my computer to do that. Let's do a prize. Let's do a couple prizes real quick. Sorry, I gotta bring up the system. Directly into the bright light. Ship station, here we go. Bloop. Hold on. All right. Finger. Boop. Log in. All right. I'm going to give away some prizes. So even if you're normally just a fly on the wall watching these lives, I'm going to scroll comments and I'm just going to scroll the comments and whoever it lands on is going to get a prize. So even if you're just a fly on the wall, just this is the time to cheat. Just give a little wave, say, hey, what's up? Or say something cute or ask whatever it is. Just throw some comments up there and I'm going to spin and whoever lands on spin to win, spin it to win it. All right. So even if you're normally just more that's like a quiet and watches and shops and enjoys socializing, this is the time to just give me a little hoo hoo hoo. I'm gonna let the comments go. Give us something to scroll here. Okay, so here we go. First one, zoop, little mini scroll. Lori Hernandez. Oh, and she just joined the live. Lori Hernandez. Lori Hernandez. Sorry, our system changed just a little bit, so I'm not used to it yet. Fumbling, bumbling. I'm going to add a mystery bag. Mystery bag. Hold on, where'd they go? It just popped up. Mystery bag. Boink. Okay. You get one free mystery bag. So that means you're getting a probably like 20 bucks worth of products, Lori, not just one little goodie. So she was our first super summer. Hey guys. All right, here we go. I'm gonna scroll 2 scrolls and then count down 5. 1, 2, count down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is, oh shoot. It's April. Is that April? April Salonga. Oh so crafty. It's oh so crafty, but I need your last name. I can't think of I know who you are. It's, but you know my brain. I couldn't even think of what was the word I couldn't come up with earlier. Oh boy. Y'all, what's oh so crafty's last name? Hello. Oh, I was gonna say it's Salonga. Got it. It took me a minute. I told you, I'm like, my brain is useless sometimes. It's one of those things where I'm like, I know what it is. What was it the other day? Oh, my best friend's kids' names. My best friend in California. I was like, what's this? All his kids' names. And I was like, I'm literally self-appointed godmom. I couldn't think of the kids' names. It took me like 20 minutes. All right, here we go. April, I'm going to type in L A G. What comes up? We're going to pick something good from here. Trying to pick something good. Some of these I don't know what they are. I don't know everything. I'm picking different letters. I didn't like anything on those letters. T-U-M. Tumbler detailing tool. I'm adding that. Tumbler detailing tools. If you know what those are, they are these prettier ones, but these with the little detailing bloop bloop on the end. Okay, April, you get Tumbler. Oh, the system's yelling at me because I put something with 0 stock in it. The girls will, they'll know. They'll know. Okay, here we go. One more. Since I have my computer, we thought a few prizes would be fun. Sugar! Sugar, you're a winner. All right, here we go. Sugar. Sugar, you are going to get, let's pick, I'm going to pick boho as my word because I think I know what it was, but I don't. Boho. Boho leaves, feather, leaves, wool. I know what I want. I just don't know what it's called. I can't think of what it's called. Okay, I'm going to put leaves because I think that's in the title of it. Muted leaves, full sheet. That's what I wanted. I was going to say it's not type. Muted leaves, full sheet. It's kind of like a boho, wildflower leaves, falling leaves. It's super cute. It's a full sheet of instant transfer. All right. Blah, blah. All right, here we go. Now moving on. Sorry, I wanted to give away a couple prizes because I have my computer today. This is a good day to do some prizes. All right. Hi, guys. Well, there you go. And you just won a prize. Sugar says she's feeling under the weather. It's a good day to win a prize, Sugar. All right, you're getting the muted leaves. It's called muted because it's soft palette, so like pastels. All right, here we go. Now, let's get set up real fast. We've got turners behind me. I'll just pop the cups off there. We are going to do a glitter swirl using today's live mix. Today's live mix is this really pretty raspberry. It's got digital holographic in it. It's got regular holographic in it. It's got bullion in it, and it's got metallic in it. So it's a combination of many, many fun things. All right. All to make that one glitter color. Oh, you know what would be super pretty with this glitter color too? Are these garlands. This, especially this top cheetah print one with the fuchsia roses on it with today's live mix. How pretty would that be? Razzle dazzle. Some cheetah spots. Ooh, the tiger one too. The tiger print one because it's got the big raspberry colored flower. Razzle dazzle. Okay, let me put these down on the ground. So we have today's live mix, which is this really pretty, fine, holographic raspberry. This was kind of inspired because y'all love the glitter color on my space cup. And Adam is currently sold out. And he's going to be sold out for a while because the manufacturer we get him from, we only have a couple things that we need from her, and it's not a big enough order. We have minimum orders we have to hit. So we have to wait till we sell out a couple more of the glitters that we get from her before we can restock. So he's on the list, but he won't be coming back. So he will come back eventually. He's one of our OG staples. But it's gonna take a minute. But this color is actually a little bit more pinky colored than that one is. It's a little lighter, and it's got a different type of sparkle to it because it's a combination of the bullion. You can look at this. Look at the reflection right there. That's like the high sparkle, like the flash. That's ridiculous. That's because it's so when it's on the side of the bowl like this, it's like burnished down. So that's like the sheen that you're gonna get off the burnishing. It's real razzle dazzle. What do we need to buy out? Julia, it's your little pup because your little pup is in solidarity with my two, Lilu and Turbo, because they got shaved today. When we cut them very, very short. Then we leave the little floofy heads and tails. We cut them really, really short because out here in the boonies, we get like stickers, and so we have to shave them pretty short. And they're very mad about it. They hate bads. Hate bads. All right, so we are going to be using Live Mix, and we are going to be using some of the Betty's mini packs. Oh, I meant to grab them. Give me a second. Oh, because I want to show you guys the new thing. Hold on. Okay, so this is not a new thing, but I haven't shown it to you guys on a live ever, I think. I don't know that we've ever done it on a live. I have done a video about it. But we are going to take epoxy and we're going to add a drop of acrylic paint to it. Okay, I want to use this color, but I'm not sure that this one might be all solid. We'll see if we can get it out there. Okay. I want to use this color because it's the closest to the live mix, but I feel like this acrylic paint feels very thick. All right, so I'm going to be using acrylic paint with epoxy. Now, keep in mind, when we do this, you need to use one drop. Goes a long way, okay? Now, I have one of these tumblers that's already got the base color on it. So that is a benefit here for me, that I don't necessarily need to spray paint or color this tumbler because it already comes with a base color that's close enough, which I like. It's close enough to my live mix. But I wanted to show you guys this technique. This is very useful if you live in a place where, one, it's so hot outside you don't want to go out and spray paint, or two, it gets so cold that you can't spray paint outside, or it's raining outside and you can't spray paint because you got the rain. Oh, we have a groomer, Gail. I can do it myself, but they hate it so much, and I don't want to be the one that's doing something that they hate so much. So we have a groomer. She actually comes to the ranch here. But so I wanted to show you guys this technique because this is very useful if you don't have the ability to spray paint, like, or if you're in an apartment and you're like, for me to go out, down the stairs, out into the street or wherever and spray paint. This is something that you can do to get a base kind of color coat for your tumbler without spray painting. All right, so we're gonna dive right into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my mask set, but we are gonna be using the glitter from the Live Mix. We're gonna use, this is from the Rainbow Dad Bod. So we're gonna use the Rainbow Dad Bod glitter. Okay, and I'm gonna use the blue and the fuchsia Dad Bods out of this Rainbow Dad Bod. We're gonna save the aquamarine, okay? And then out of the, I got it. Keep that one over there so I don't mess them up. And then out of Purple Nurple, we're gonna use the dark purple, okay? So I'm gonna use the dark purple out of Purple Nurple. Okay, that's gonna go over there. I also have in the wings Zeke and Herb. So we may use these. I might decide to add some green to it. We'll see. Again, we're doing a glitter swirl on this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my mask on, get my gloves. Oh, I stacked everything up. Get some gloves. Just flick my little clay cats everywhere. All right. All right. Hello, everybody. Yes. Thank you, Pam. Did you see your cup? It's almost done, Pam. Only need one little tiny little thing. Ah, I ripped a glove. So strong. Okay, here we go. Always with you guys when you work with your epoxy. Have your fans on, turn your vent fans on, get your air purifiers on. This is the air purifier that's specifically for VOC chemicals. I got to turn my other purifier on. Don't mess around with your health. You get one set of lungs, people take care of them. You get one set of lungs. Look at me in my workout getup with my little mom bod. Just saw my reflection. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and suit up. All right. Okay, chemical respirator on, nitrile gloves. This is all to protect you from your I know, honey, I can't. Here we go. So I got nitrile gloves, chemical respirator. Sorry, my screen is funky. Because I have gloves on. Sorry, you guys, that was so funny. You guys are like trolls. You're like, you think I don't see that? But the problem is my screen is so little. And when I was trying to block, when I was clicking the button, block was underneath and you guys weren't commenting. So his comment wasn't going up higher where I could then see all of my selections. So I had to wait. Yeah, I had to wait for you guys to comment, to push his comment up so that I could click the button and then get the drop down screen because the drop down screen was not in frame. So I couldn't see anything. I saw him right away. I saw it right away.
but I couldn't get the drop down screen because nobody was commenting. And it wouldn't push his comment up higher so I could get the drop down screen. Yeah, it's fine. And they know they're gonna get blocked. They're just hoping that like I'm too busy to notice or that I don't know. Who knows what those people think. All right. Sorry, for anybody who doesn't know, if you're on our Facebook page, we had a troll over on YouTube saying really gross things. You were all like, what the heck? But nobody was actually saying what the heck, so the comment wasn't moving. And that's why I was like, I know, guys, I see it. I'm waiting for you guys to look. Because I had to be able to get the drop down menu off of the side of his name. All right. I say him. Who knows? It's assumed. Yeah. Yeah. So if somebody is being gross, you guys all have to comment. Even if you don't even comment acknowledging him, just be like, oh, funny, funny. Like, I see it. All right. I do appreciate you going troll because then if I didn't see it, I would then know to look for it. But yeah. All right. So we are going to do this. We're going to do a glitter swirl, but we're going to do a base coat with color in it. So if this was a stainless steel tumbler, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get you guys in and get you in frame. Here we go. Ah, is it off balance here? All right. So I'm going to show you guys if this was a stainless steel tumbler and did not have color on the base. There is a way to get a base color or the feeling of a base color, the vibe of a base color without actually spray painting the tumbler. Now I'm lucky that this tumbler actually has a base color already to it. It's just the one I happened to grab and it happened to be purple. But if this was stainless steel, you can get a purple tone underneath your glitter and that would work as a base glitter, a base color without spray painting it. So what we're going to do is we're going to first mix our epoxy, okay? We're going to first mix our epoxy. Sorry. Okay, now with my epoxy, I'm still very blind. I'm going to mark on my tumbler. We're going to go ahead and do the full 30 mLs. Okay, even though this is a 20-ounce tumbler, we want to do the full 30 mLs. So I've got my little mixing cup, and I marked where the 15 line is. So it's going to be 15 mLs of A and 15 mLs of B in the little cup mixed together. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take our epoxy. I still procrastinate, haven't bought my small bottles. It comes across my mind to order new bottles when I'm like driving or something. It never occurs to me like when I'm just sitting around doing nothing. Okay. Okay, so that's A. The bottom of A was a little gooey, so we wipe it clean. So actually that was B, so this is A. Okay, so we've got 15A and 15B. Okay. So it's equal parts. There are some epoxies that are going to be 3-to-1. Some are going to be 1-to-1. 3-to-1 is much runnier. It's more water-like. For tumblers, you really want a 1-to-1. For anything deep pour, you want a 3-to-1. Now this is a very full cup. A way to stir this without spilling it everywhere is to lift up. So I kind of swirl up. And that way it's pushing the epoxy up instead of out and away. Okay. This one is not egregiously full. I do have still some space here. I'm making sure to scrape the whole outside of the cup along the bottom. Scrape your stir stick. Okay, this is all very important to your mixing of your epoxy. A lot of people say mix slow so you avoid bubbles. I don't worry about it. I'm going to torch them out at the end. But what you do need to do is make sure you scrape the outside and you scrape the bottom and you scrape your stir stick multiple times. This is important because think about it when you mix a cake batter or a brownie batter. When you put your liquid in and you start stirring, if you just stir in the middle, there will always be that powder and that dust on the outside that doesn't get mixed in. It's the same concept. If you only stir in the middle and you don't get those outside edges scraped off, that is going to be epoxy that's not properly mixed. So when you pour it into your cup, you're not going to leave that on the sides because you're visually, it looks the same as everything else. You're going to scrape the sides and the bottom and get every last drop of epoxy out of that cup. But then you just scraped unmixed epoxy onto your cup. Okay. So you're going to be spraying that. You're going to be pouring that out of the cup and re-scrape every little drop, right? But if you haven't mixed it properly, you're scraping uncured epoxy onto your surface or into your mold or what have you. So just by doing that little extra scraping, you're making sure all of it gets mixed in all the way. Bye, Marie. When does that happen? I don't know. Donna, I'm not sure what that is. When does what happen? All right, so I'm going to make a little batch off to the side. Okay. That is going to be my color. Yeah, and then we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, we got it. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So this one is going to be our first one. But I'm going to set my glitters up. Whoa, I'm going to set that up to the side. And I'm going to do my glitters first, okay? So our first color we're going to set up is our live mix color. So we're going to add our live mix glitter into the first little jar. And we're going to stir it up. You want to have these ready to rock and roll. So pre-mix them. Oh, that's real pretty. I want to add actually a little bit more glitter. Oh, wow, the bouillon. The raspberry colored bouillon in this mix is spectacular. Change my light angle for you guys. It's so pretty. I hope you guys are catching that. It's hard to see what you guys can see. All right. Done. Okay, that's one. The next one I'm going to do is I'm going to call it my party cup. And we're going to use some of this one. This one is out of the Rainbow Dad Bods. And we're going to do half the blue. I wanted this because I wanted the chunkies. And half of the raspberry. Chunky boys. And these two are out of the Rainbow Dad Bod Betty's mini pack. Okay. And we're going to mix those together. Okay. The combination, super cute. Okay, very chunky. If you have been intimidated to start chunky glitter, this is a great way to dive into it because it settles down in the glitter very nice and easily. All right, and then we're doing the purple out of the purple nurple. Okay, the dark purple out of the purple nurple. Okay, it's a nice dark purple, dark, very, very hollow-like, very dark, dark, dark. Pretty purple. All right, so we're going to set those off to the side for now. Those are going to come into play in just a second. What we're going to do first is our base color. Okay, so just pretend that this is a stainless steel tumbler. It is going to help us that it's purple, but what I'm teaching you does not have to be done on a colored base. That's the whole point, is it can be a silver base. I was in a rush because I was already late for this live, so I just grabbed this tumbler and it happened to be purple. So we're going to take our little portion of epoxy, and we're going to take the raspberry. We're going to see if it's usable. Oh, it's so chunky. It'll still work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. If it's not fine, we'll start over. Okay. Oh no, it's really gooey. That's real bad. Okay, it's worse than I thought. Okay, cannot use that color. That's an old paint. Throw it away. All right. Which one did I look at first? The purple? I think the purple one will be fine. Okay. So we're going to put 1 drop. I'm going to do 2 drops. We're going to get brave. 2 drops of purple in there. I would not do more than 2. Now, why you don't want to use a lot is because if acrylic paint has water in it. It's a water base. So it will start reacting with your epoxy real fast and real funky, and we'll get like saltwater taffy. But you add just like 1 drop. We added 2 drops to push the envelope just a little bit. Okay, and you're going to apply that onto your cup. And that's going to act as your color base. Okay, so if this was a stainless steel cup, we would be putting basically a color base down on it. Okay, this is going to be thin layer. Doesn't need to be thick. This is just to break the surface tension and add that little bit of color. Sorry. Tapping is very annoying. Okay, so we're going to put this on kind of like the hang method. We just need a thin layer with a little bit of color to it all over the tumbler. You don't have to worry about streaks. It's a self-leveling epoxy, so by the time you let it sit for a second, the streaks will go away because you're going to see the streaks with the paint. Okay, we're just doing the same as we would any tumbler where we apply it and then we swoop it up to get it to the lip. Okay. We don't want a lot of epoxy on this round. You can add as much as you want, honestly. But if you get too much, it's just going to end up dripping off when you add the glitter because you might have too much. Okay, and then we're going to put drop down, push it to the butt. But you see that even the 2 little drops of acrylic paint help get a nice base color on the tumbler. It's kind of like yesterday when I was rhinestoning, or that was the day before. Like the day before when I was rhinestoning and I added Bitty Bow to my glue to kind of add that middle ground space. That's what there's a gnat. Just flew right into my epoxy. Oh, there's a gnat. I have to see it on its way around. And this little bit, those little drips of acrylic paint give you that base color for in between your glitter, just like a spray paint base color would. So I'm waiting for that gnat to come around. I can't get it. He's going to become part of the cup. He's just going to be there. I'm not going to stress out. Can you pour ready acrylic paint to be used for this? I don't know what ready acrylic paint is. Pour ready paints. Oh, pour ready paints. Pour ready paints have more water added to them, so I would not do pour ready paints. I would use regular acrylic paints because pour ready has more fluid added to it. Has like Floetrol, a fluid added to it, which is water based. And those are going to have a bigger reaction because that's why you can only put like 1 drop, 2 drops because it's acrylic paint is water based, and so it will not go well. All right, I always whenever I do a glitter swirl, I have a mold ready in case I start seeing drips. I can catch the drips. I am going to start with today's live mix. So today's live mix is this really pretty. It's a mix of bullion, digital holographic, regular holographic, and metallic. And we're going to glitter swirl it on. Okay, so we're just going to take our stir stick and we're going to swirl it onto the cup. No need for perfection. Okay, it's gonna self-level itself. And we're going to be filling in the gaps. Whoa, that was a lot of colored on at once. Got a little ahead of myself there. Put some off the butt. So we're gonna swirl, swoop, and put it on the butt. This is the live mix. So this is live mix number 141. I don't know if you guys can see like the electric like blue that shoots off of this from that bouillon. It is so stupid pretty. It's very similar to like the electric purple you get out of Dave, but this is coming out of that bouillon color. And it was unexpected, and it's really working. It works beautifully. All right, I'm using all of this because I want this to be the dominating factor here, because the whole point is so that you guys can see the live mix in action. Okay. All right. Clean my stir stick. Just, it's out of habit. Keep it clean. Next, I'm going to go in with my purple. These can be haphazardly put on. They're going to all swirl together in the end. So I'm not going for perfection in the application. We can scary do it around as we go. Okay. This is the purple out of the Betty's Mini Mix. I use every bit. You can save a little bit for the end in case you have a spot that is not filled in and you need a little bit more. But that acrylic paint little trick, that comes in very handy if you live in a place where it rains a lot or it gets really, really, really cold. So your spray paint won't spray. Okay, that's color number 2. Okay, now I'm going in with the party color, the fun color. This is the big chunky stuff. We're going to kind of put this into the gaps. I'm trying to keep it from dripping off because it's heavy. Big heavy bits. Okay, you guys are going to have a hard time seeing it until it comes back around. See if I can apply some before it spins. Okay, getting some on the butt. Okay. I wanted some chunk in there just to add like the visual texture to it. So that's why I picked the dad bods. But you can see how flat this chunky glitter sits on this cup. So that's why I say if you are new to chunky glitter and you've been intimidated by it, maybe try doing it in this style, because the epoxy, when it's inside the epoxy, it lays down very flat and it's very forgiving. And it makes it a little bit easier to work with. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and add it all. Like I said, when it heats up, it might start dripping, and that's okay. We might lose a little bit of this epoxy. All right, so this is the start of a swirl, which you're like, ew, that's not pretty. It's not meant to be pretty at this stage. We're gonna get it swirling all together. So I'm gonna clean up my station. I had a couple drips. I let them go, and we're just gonna clean them up now. Didn't stress about them while I was trying to apply, but now we'll go ahead and clean up the space. Okay, now I'm gonna go back through, and anywhere that it looks like the glitter is separating, or like I didn't get a lot of it up by the top edge, I'm just gonna kind of go with my finger and fill in those gaps a little bit, just a little bit, not hard. It's not a lot because once we get the swirling, it's gonna kind of fill in naturally. But just to make sure that we get good coverage, just do a little zhuzhin. The butt's fine, looks good. All right. So now, if you love this, I'm gonna actually get some Curtis. I'm gonna have Curtis on the standby, and you'll see. Well, Curtis or steel? Let's go with Curtis. Curtis is an open. That's a chunky white. Okay. Today's live mix. Oh, it's already starting to swirl because it's so warm in this room. Today's live mix is this really pretty raspberry that's in here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our torch. This is the kitchen torch. Very simple. The chunky mix is a combination of the fuchsia and the blue inside of the Rainbow Dad Bod Betty's mini pack. Okay, it comes with a matching tassel and 3 little jars of glitter, and I use these 2 glitters mixed together, and that's a Betty's mini pack. All right, now my goal here is to warm up this tumbler. You can do it with a torch or a heat gun. You do not want to get it hot, hot, hot. You want to just start getting it warm so that epoxy loosens up and gets a little bit of a flow. So I'm just going to quickly just cruise over it. You do not want to hold the heat in any one particular place. Just slowly let it warm up. It's going to go around a couple times with this slight torching before that epoxy really starts loosening up. It's pretty warm in this room. It's probably 80 degrees in here, 85. Quite warm. The AC is on, but it's not ever going to catch up. This house got pretty warm. All right, so we're just gonna keep a rhythmic pattern back and forth, back and forth. Okay, just chilling. Once you see that epoxy start to loosen up, is when you want to stop. You don't want to see it really, really, really swirling. If it's really, really, really swirling, what it's going to do is it's going to just all end up mashing all the glitter colors together because the epoxy takes time to stop swirling. So if it's really, really going, it's going to really, really go for a while, and it's just going to all mix together in one big splotch of color. That is not our goal. Our goal is to have a swirl of these colors. So we just want this epoxy to just loosen up a little bit and get a little bit moving just a little bit. You can see it's starting to move right here. Okay. I'm going to let it go for just a little bit more. Oh, it's definitely loosening up. Okay, here we go. I will give you guys the overhead view in just a second. Swirl the butt, get the butt warm. Ooh, we're getting drips. Houston, we've got some drips. All right. Now, I'm going to give you guys the overhead view now so you guys can really see. See the swirls. Okay, you can see it's starting to loosen up. So it's no longer one tight swirl. It's starting to kind of go like this. And you're starting to see that swirl. Now, I want to just take a little bit of Curtis. This is a little off kilter. And I just want to sprinkle a little Curtis down, just in little splish splashes. And he's going to kind of sit on the top. He'll still go into the swirl. I'm not doing a heavy coats. I'm just giving a little bit because I think he's going to add some real fun visual texture to this cup. So I'm just sprinkling him on the top. He's almost gonna be like little stars in the galaxy, right? Little flash of stars. Just gentle tapping. All right. And not a lot, just a little sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. This should be perfect. All right. Gonna stop right there. Now that will naturally it's not gonna go into the, like, soak into the epoxy. It'll still set on top of the epoxy, but it's gonna stay nice and flat down onto that epoxy. I feel like you guys have a lot of glare. I'm gonna bring you in like that so you guys can see the glitter. Okay. So we've got a combination of the Benny's mini mixes. For the two chunky glitters, we mix them together. The dark purple is from the Purple Nurple Benny mini mix, and then the fuchsia raspberry color, that is today's live mix. So the base color on this is that raspberry color. Now, if you missed it, the trick that we did in the beginning was we added 2 drops of acrylic paint to the first like 10 milliliters that we applied to this tumbler. Okay, so we took 2 drops of water-based acrylic paint, just 2 drops. If you add more, it's going to turn into like silly putty laffy taffy, because the water in the acrylic paint is going to affect and react to that epoxy, and it does not like it. So it's going to get this weird goopy texture. But 2 drops quickly stirred and quickly applied is going to just give you a little bit of color base. Instead of spray painting your tumbler, you can use that as a little bit of a color base. And then we can do put our glitters over the top. So that works really well if you are in a place where you can't spray paint for one reason or another, whether it's too hot, too cold, or raining, or storming, or what have you, or you live in an apartment, you don't have a way to spray paint without having to hike a mile down out of your apartment complex to spray paint. The acrylic base color is a good way to do that. All right, so this one is pretty much done. This one now just has to chill and swirl. Okay, let's see. So it's going to be kind of what we call a galaxy, and those bits of, there we go, no glare that way. Those bits of Curtis are going to be like our little stars. Okay. So if you guys are just jumping in, today is Live Mix Day. So we have Live Mix number 141 is up on the website. That is that really pretty fuchsia raspberry color. You can see how super shiny that is on the reflection on the side of the bowl. It is a combination of bullion, digital holographic, regular holographic, and metallic. It's Live Mix number 141. That is up on the website today. We mixed it earlier in the live, so if you missed it, you can rewatch this live when it gets posted. And we mixed that in the beginning. The mystery bags for yesterday sold out, so I re-upped it today. So I added 50 more mystery bags. So if you want to grab some more of those, there's no maximum. You can buy as many as you want. Just know that if you buy more than one, there's a chance you're going to get a duplicate item. And so the mystery bags are up. Those are $10. Okay. Then there are Dent and Ding bags. The Dent and Ding bags are free with a $50 purchase. So if you spend $50 today, make sure you add your free Dent and Ding bag. Then on top of that, you can always add your free mini instant transfer. They're still available. I added more today. I added 50 more. So there's 50 mini instant transfers up for today. You can add 1 per person per day. Live Mix would be a pretty Christmas cup. It would be. Duplicates just mean you can share with your friends. Or if it's a coaster mold, you can make 2 coasters at once instead of 1. And having to do it multiple days to make a set. You only have to do 2 days, one day with two, I don't know, anyway. Or it's more glitter, you got like 2 ounces of the glitter instead of 1 ounce of the glitter, right? So duplicates aren't the end of the world, but I like to put it out there to make sure everyone is aware. And then so there's Dent and Ding bags, mystery bags, free mini instant transfers, and there's still some super sale items up on the website. Y'all are starting to find them. And the new Rhinestone by Design cheetah print is up. There's new instant transfers for today. There are new little mini bundles today. It's got 3 little jars of glitter and a matching tassel to go with the colors. Just want to make sure everyone knows what all the goodies are. All right, so all the things. And today's Live Mix is number 141. If you've never joined us for a Live Mix before, when you go to the website, that website is iwon'tglitter.com. When you go to the website, you are going to see the Live Mix at the top of today's deals. what you see there are the stripes of color. Those are the colors. I believe there were 6 today. Those are the 6, 5 or 6. I think it was 6. Those are the 6 colors that we then mixed together to make today's live mix. When they photographed it, they didn't have a finished product. I hadn't mixed it yet because I kind of give and take and add. And so there's no portions. We don't know portions until I've actually mixed it because I add this and I add that to get the look that I want. So when they take the photo for the website, it's not mixed yet. So when you go to the website to shop, what you're seeing are the elements to make this color. What you will be getting is this color, all right? It's this really dark raspberry color. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a fine glitter, okay? It's a combination of 3 different cuts, ultra fine, fine, and medium fine. It will still all go through an ombre glitter shaker though, all right? Oh, and there's Craft Addicts Mix. The Craft Addicts Mix is up on the website. I think there was 30 left. Is that what I said, you guys? Oh, I can't remember. I think there's 30 Craft Addicts mixes from yesterday, the spooky in April. We got all the rhinestones from yesterday bag. There was more than we thought we were going to have. So there's 90. We re-upped it. It was down to 6. We re-upped it. There's now 90 of yesterday's rhinestone mix, which is the spooky in April. It's like a lavender, black, white, silver. Yes. Oh, so look, Sugar, this was the other glitter color that I was thinking about doing my glitter swirl like this. I originally picked Zeke and Herb, but then I realized I wanted it to be more fines with chunkies, so I wanted the fine purple and some chunky over the top. Okay. Yeah, this is Herb and Zeke. Those are I was waffling around trying to figure out what exactly I was going to do. Yes. All right, so I am going to be putting on that tumbler. I think I'm going to do another peekaboo, but then we're going to put these and this guy because I think those colors that I picked, the fuchsia, the purple, and all that, go with this guy so well. Okay. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing a geode peekaboo. Since you guys, somebody asked about the cup. Where is it? Somebody asked. Oh, it's in the warehouse. Somebody asked about the geode peekaboo in the warehouse. So I was like, this is the perfect week to do another glitter swirl and show you how to do that geode peekaboo. So we're going to be doing that with this cup, slowly and steady. All right. All right, you guys. I've got to go because I've got to go. It's 5 o'clock today. I have a hard out at 5. I hope you get all your goodies today. Have fun. I hope that little acrylic paint tip really sparks some creativity in you. Yes, the parrot is on today. Yep. Sugar, you can see all the new stuff. It's under today's deals at the top, and the parrot is out today. There's 2 different parrots. But yes, so I hope the little acrylic paint trick helps somebody out there today. Jump in, have fun. You can do the acrylic paint as a swirl. Just know if you add your acrylic paint to your epoxy, and then you use a heat gun or too much heat, that acrylic paint will actually dry. And it kind of like crystallizes in your epoxy. And it's not, when I say crystallized, it's not a pretty crystallized. It gets real clumpy and looks funny. So you don't want to use too much from your heat gun. All right. And you want to make sure your paint is stirred in there really, really well. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be live at some point earlier in the day, probably before lunch. And then Emily will be hopefully before lunch. We'll see. Might be more like 2. You never know with me. It depends on that baby and when she sleeps. But then you guys, Emily will be crafting with you guys tomorrow night. She took a whole bunch of tumblers and she's ready to rock and roll. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.